Hi guys, welcome to ITR Expert again. In today's video, we will complete exercise 6 of the ICT Level 1 exam preparation worksheet. This exercise is about sandwich sales. First, we'll enter some missing values into the table. Next, we'll calculate the total sales for the week, apply a filter to sort the sales alphabetically, and finally create a pie chart to represent the sales per week. Let's start with the table. First, we need to enter the values. Monday is 9, Tuesday is 15, Wednesday is 13, Thursday is 19, and Friday is 21. Now that we have the values, we'll format the table. We'll select all the columns, adjust the size, center the text, and apply borders. We'll also highlight the top row in gray. Next, we'll calculate the total sales. We'll insert a comment, use the sum formula to calculate the total for each row, and then remove any unnecessary bold formatting, keeping only the title in bold. We'll apply the formula to all relevant rows by dragging the fill handle down. Now, we'll use the AutoSum feature to calculate the totals for all columns, center the results, and ensure all columns are uniform in appearance. Next, we'll apply a filter to the table. We'll select the entire table, click on Sort and Filter, and apply the filter. This will allow us to sort the data alphabetically or by sales figures. For example, we can sort the sales from highest to lowest. Before doing this, we'll ensure that the totals don't get included in the filter by leaving an empty row between the data and the totals. After sorting, the totals will remain unaffected. The filter is useful for organizing and analyzing data efficiently. How you can see, you can also hide the empty row so the table looks nicer. Next, we'll create the pie chart. We'll select all the categories and total sales, press F11, and change the chart type to a pie chart. We'll choose the most suitable pie chart option, ensuring it displays all the information clearly. If needed, we'll adjust the chart elements to fit properly. Once the chart is ready, we'll move it and label it Sales Chart. We'll make some final adjustments, such as changing the color scheme, and ensure everything looks good. Finally, we rename the Chart tab and move after E6, and we return to the spreadsheet to hide any unnecessary cells and make sure the filter settings remain intact. There you go. Follow us for more and write on the comments if you have any special requests. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Thank you.